'cause I'm part of your design. Push me till I broke alone. No one heard my heart explode. It's a suicide dive, just knee when you die and question everything you know. Setting fire to the life we made. Such a fucking waste of time. Said you love me till my heart decays. Guess my darling changed her mind and talks my heart online.
We welcome you back to Lanier Speedway in Braselton, Georgia. We watched Tristan Brunelli win here under an hour ago in a heavy tire wear race, and these cars are heavier and faster on a high tire wear track. Christian Peterson won last week at Southern National. Just like the Street Stock Series before, I expect these drivers to stay on the bottom, down where all that rubber is built up. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Green Flag Racing Network. Chris Rosca, Robert McKay alongside as always, and the Hudson Autoworks late model stock tour has had some exceptionally exciting races, and the Georgia Peach 125 is shaping up to be just as exciting. Yeah, I mentioned it in the street stock race. I was expecting drivers to kind of move around the track, experiment with running that second line, maybe even running that third line up the track. And then everyone basically was like, nah, we'll run the bottom instead. And now I'm expecting these drivers to just run the bottom run the bottom with these heavier late model stocks. Yeah, I was watching some drivers in qualifying and in the warm-up in the practice using that apron as well, going below that dashed yellow line and using that flat part of the track in the center of the corners to try and help the car rotate. And I was not expecting that at all, but that opens the door for drivers to not only search for grooves up the racetrack, but down the racetrack, down on the apron. Yeah, I'm expecting at least one stop from these drivers to put on a fresh set of tires, if that is available to them. I'm not entirely sure what race control has decided for tire sets, if they're allowed any at all. But if they are, I expect these drivers to come down at least once to put on some fresh rubber. Jordan Blair puts that number 4 Chevrolet Camaro on pole position. Adam Baker in that beautiful 22 car starting on the outside. Christopher Shepard finished second in the HMS Street Stock Series race earlier tonight. He starts in the 3rd position. Noah Hubbard starting on his outside. Luke Barnes with that twin Oda starting 5th. Jacob Cochran, a new driver, starting to his outside in 6th position. Adam Holston, Brandon Willard making up row number 4. Brad Nelson, Dave Billings, we saw those two going at it earlier tonight. Those two start side by side, making up row number 5. Joshua Hudson, Jared Knopfsnyder, making up row number 6. Justin Miller, Caleb Hunt, makes up row number 7. As our traffic is deciding to struggle. Caleb Hunt, Justin Miller making up row number 7. Hunter Rose, Devin Lyons making up row number 8. We saw Devin Lyons struggle earlier tonight. Christian Peterson and Ross Dalton make up the 18 car field. As I mentioned it just a minute ago, Devin Lyons struggled early in the street stock race earlier tonight. Got caught up in an accident off of turn number 2, and he starts at the tail end of the field. But that's a driver that's looking for some redemption. The car right in front of the car on board, that's the 19 of Christopher Shepard, finished second to David Brunelli in the Street Stock Series, and we're green at Lanier. 125 laps here at the 3/10 of a mile short track just across the street from Road Atlanta. And we're wrecked already. Caution flies. Josh Hudson in the 93 goes around. Yeah, the 19 of Caleb Hunt just goes into the corner a little bit harder, locks up the brakes, and just bumps into that 93 car. Didn't look like too much damage to that 93 car. Jordan Blair has been towards the front these last 2 weeks, and now starts the race on pole and is still out in the lead. It means you basically have to save fuel under caution. And your fuel strategy, when a caution flies, you always have to move your pit stop. And sometimes, if you get enough cautions, that'll just add a pit stop. As the pace car dives to pit road, the green flag flies again here at Lanier. Jordan Blair clears Adam Baker for the lead. Christopher Shepard single files out. The Toyotas nose to tail. And there's Adam Holston in that 77 trying to wrap that top side, trying to get a run. Yeah, he was one of the few drivers. He was one of the few drivers I saw try that in practice, and it was working for him. He was getting runs off the corner using that apron. Jordan Blair sets the fastest lap. And now the 71 tries to go around the outside of the 14 of Dave Billings. Makes it work. Hey, and that's the line I would typically run, using that banking, using the run off the corner to try and get the passes made. And he's making it work. He's passing the Toyotas now. And how much fuel is he burning? Because he's taking a longer way around the track. And we're wrecking in the back. Caleb Hunt noses into the wall, gets... And here comes Jordan Blair, the leader. This is the second time you called it Langley. Yeah, sometimes I call it the Nationwide Series too. Get over it. It's still the Sprint. It's still the Sprint Cup Series, so I don't know why you're talking. You see Jordan Blair experimenting on the bottom, using that apron as well. But he's under heavy attack from Adam Baker, right on his tail. It works, and apparently running the high side works. He passed, what, 5 cars in the matter of 4 laps? I no comment. I'm gonna not talk about the horses. I just smashed into that hood. That's Brad Nelson, Justin Miller side by side, and potentially Christian Peterson wanting to send it 3 wide. As he makes the move around the outside of Brad Nelson. And now Justin Miller on the outside of Adam Holston. Adam Holston finished 3rd just under an hour ago in the Street Stock Series. And now Christian Peterson dives to the inside of Adam. What a race this has been. Tristan Brunelli. Let's go back to the leader. Jordan Blair. Oh, we have a spin. Devin Lyons takes a spin. And the caution flies for the first time tonight. Lap 23 of, or second time. Lap 23 of 125. I tried giving these guys. I was about to say, focus on Jordan Blair. He'd started pulling on Adam Baker as well. Jordan Blair looking for his first win in this Hudson Autoworks Streets late model stock tour. Let's take a look at that spin from Devin Lyons. It looked like he may have had a little bit of help. So here's going to the goes to the inside of the 04 Luke Barnes and contact. So dives it down the inside of the 04, kind of slides up the track. The 04 says, "Nah, I'm not letting you go," and drives back to the inside and contact. But that 71 of Christian Peterson up to 4th. He's starting right behind that 22 of Adam Baker. But we're side by side. Pace car comes in. The green flag flies. Jordan Blair gets a launch. Adam Baker does not. Side by side for 3rd. And you see drivers already using the apron. Peterson's up to 3rd. He has no choice. He has Adam Baker right behind Christian Peterson. Justin Miller rounds out your top 4. Backs out, lets the leaders pass. And still a long way to go in this race. 2 cautions this race. A 93 caution flies. That's the 3rd caution of the night.
Yeah, she said caution out once again. Let's take a look at the replay and see what happened.
Oh, Devin Lyons backwards.
Up, that'll do it.
Off of turn number 2. I'm guessing there's contact, but we'll take a look.
Let's take a look at the replay here. You see it's showing Adam Baker here. Let's cut over to the 24. Looks like it's going to be just slow. See why exactly? See him running slow there on the bottom. Trying to merge back up and just comes up in front of the 14.
Devin Lyons 14 laps down at the moment. Noah Hubbard, Luke Barnes, the Toyotas on pit road currently. 16 cars on the lead lap. Jordan Blair was starting to pull on Adam Baker, and then the caution flies. Pace lights go out, we double up. And Noah Hubbard doesn't beat the pace car out. He falls 1 lap down. Risky maneuver pitting.
Pace car pulls off here. The 4 and the 22 leading the field once again, but there's that 71 leading right behind them as the green flag flies. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do as he's already on the attack of the 22, side by side heading into turn 3.
Side by side, Christian Peterson on the bottom, Adam Baker on the top. Not giving each other any more room than they have to. Excellent racing between these two for second. And Christian Peterson barely clears the 22, and Adam Baker wants that bottom.
Yeah, you see, he's not happy with the 71 taking away second. He looks to the inside, but it doesn't work. The 71 holding strong. Here comes the 99 of Brandon Willard out of nowhere. Already up to the 4th position here, battling for 4th with the 95. You see him get real loose there coming out of the corner, and he makes it work. The 99 up to 4th.
This is Justin Miller for 4th position, and right behind is Jacob Cochran, started 8th, currently running in the 8th position, or in the 6th position.
You can see this 14 after making contact there with the 24 to bring out the last caution, currently running 9th. Trying to get to the inside here, the 82 SRT Hellcat Dodge Challenger. See if you can't do anything.
It's a beautiful car.
Yeah, it's a new Challenger nose with an old Challenger front rear bumper. Been interesting.
Yeah, I saw a Challenger at work yesterday. That was really nice. But here's Brad Nelson, Dave Billings side by side. Now Brad Nelson ekes out in front.
Caleb Hub gets a move done on the 19. Christian Shepard dropping like a rock, which is unfortunate considering that he started second.
Yeah, Christopher Shepard started second. Started third, actually.
Here comes the 71 on the back bumper of the 4.
And here comes Christian Peterson. He wants to lead. Peterson to the inside. Blair wrapping that dotted yellow line. He's going to have the momentum off that higher line to keep the lead.
Yeah, it's right on top of the 71 here. He's been strong all race, and he's noticeably faster, and he's trying to make it work. To the
Peterson
outside.
around the outside. Charges to the number. Side by side. Blair leads that lap.
This is on board with Blair. You see there's the 71. Dives out to the bottom. He's got his nose
Here's
there.
The crossover. Peterson trucks it in. Blair to the bottom. Crossover move. Peterson leads that lap.
That Ford not giving up. He's still there on the inside. They're still side by side. The 4 is going to have the advantage here, having that bottom, but the 71 getting the side drop coming off the corner. The 71 is going to lead this lap. They're still side by side. This is exactly what the 22 of Adam Baker wants to see. He wants to see these two drivers duking it out, bleeding time, burning those tires. Who's going to give?
Neither one.
That
Peterson still hanging strong around the outside. And Blair leads that lap up by an inch, if that.
I mean,
Nose to nose drivers.
Every single time I think the 71, the 4 finally past the 71 just gets it coming out of the corner here and just ekes them out. It's incredible watching these two drivers battling it out.
This is what I mentioned in the pre-race show. Multiple crews side-by-side racing all the way around the track. I think Blair led that lap. It's getting close at the line of who's leading these laps.
Yeah, I mean, just look at these two drivers here. That's the 71.
Peterson leads that one.
I mean, I've never seen anything like this for this long. I mean, they've been going at this for about 10 laps now.
And they're clashing the Twin Odas. Peterson leads that one again. Peterson's getting that run off the top, using that corner. Has been able to eke his nose out to lead these laps. But Jordan Blair is not giving him an inch more than he needs.
71, though, starting to brush up against the wall. He's burning through those tires. Did
So
it
is
again.
Jordan. Almost contact right there.
As much as this is entertaining to see, I don't see it going on for much longer. But as I say that, they're literally almost directly side by side. I mean, you could touch the other car. You could reach your hand out and touch the window.
Blair gets tight. Blair leads that lap. Peterson has to back out.
But here he comes back
And
again.
now Peterson wants the bottom.
Almost contact.
Oh! Peterson on the apron. Contact. Blair leads that time.
Look at the wheel inputs there on the inside of the 71. He's really fighting that car. I think he burned through his tires. Let's run on board.
Jordan Blair starting to pull away just a little bit. But Christian Peterson's been the aggressor all race. He's not giving up just yet. Lap 66 of 125.
I think this is by far some of the most interesting and close battles I've seen ever in a late model stock car.
Oh, yeah. I mentioned this at the pre-race show. This race was gearing up to be an exciting race, and boy, are they not disappointing. The two Toyotas lap cars right in front. How does this affect the 2 leaders?
I think it'll either be a huge benefit to the 4 or a huge benefit to the 71, and it all depends on what the Toyotas do. Now, in NASCAR and short track racing, you do not have to move out of the way for the leaders if you are coming to be a lap down. You can defend and fight to stay on the lead lap. Now, that is contrary to, road racing and formula cars and all that stuff. But this is America. We do it differently because, of course, we have to. So it'll be interesting to see here what the Toyotas decide to do against the 4 and the 71. And if it either the benefits of the 4 or the 71.
Yeah, that's something you got that mostly right. You can defend your position at any time. You could be 4 laps down, you could be 44 laps down. You're still entitled to hold your line in NASCAR. The leader, it's up to the leader to get around you.
Yeah,
now,
but
it's customary to be nice and get out of the way, but you don't
exactly.
have to.
That's what I was gonna say. It's driver's etiquette to kind of move out of the way if you're a lap down,
like significantly.
Yes.
If you're significantly off the pace, but if you're close to racing speed, hold your line. The most important thing is you gotta be predictable. You can't change lanes halfway through. If you pick the top, hold the top. If you pick the bottom, hold the bottom.
That's something that the Toyotas here are doing very well. See the 4 kind of drafting behind them. This may allow the 71 to gain some time back.
Yeah, Jordan Blair not really eager to put these 2 Toyotas alive down just yet. Kind of waiting to maybe build a little bit more of a cushion to the 71 to try and make passes, or to wait until the 71 is right there to take the lead.
Yeah, I mean, he's starting to lurk down to the back of the other 4, the 04. Kind of snooping, seeing what he can take. It's kind
and they're catching the tail end of the rest of the field. Let's go take a look at the blimp cam and see if we can see the whole track. Yeah, here's the rest of the field, and at the tail end is the 4 and the 71, your 2 leaders.
Yeah.
So here's the mess.
And then there's them. See the 14 going high.
14. That's the 14 of Dave Billings. Drops 1 lap down. He's currently in the 16th position. Drops between Jordan Blair and Christian Peterson. Drops behind Christian Peterson.
Wrecking!
Oh, wreck off of 4.
Yes.
Caleb Hunt, Joshua Hudson in that 93 cars. Those 2 have both been involved in accidents today, and those 2 get collected in our 4th caution of the night.
Yeah, I saw them kind of battling there when we look at the bloom cam. I'm thinking in the back of my head, they're looking like they're going to wreck. And lo and behold, they wrecked. So let's take a look at the replay here and see exactly what happened.
Yeah, that wreck put Dave Billings gets his lap back. That wreck puts Caleb Hunt and Josh Hudson 1 lap down. Here's a look at the wreck. That's the leader, Jordan Blair, behind the 2 Toyotas. And here's the incident. So coming off of turn 2, you see Caleb Hunt on the inside, Hudson on the top, and slight contact. I think Caleb Hunt just wasn't as far down the track as Josh was expecting. Contact, and the 19 of Christopher Shepard has nowhere to go and kind of helps the 019 around.
Interesting reaction here from the 004, the 004. Looking here, he sees the wreck and goes, whoa, and goes way higher than anyone else. I mean, I saw that when we cut to the wreck. You see him just kind of veer. He sees the wreck happening and kind of lets it go much higher than his Toyota partner did.
Well, that's one thing you got to keep in mind is these drivers have limited vision. That 04 of Luke Barnes, who's currently in pit road, was blocking most of the vision of that 004 of Noah Hubbard. The green flag flies. So Luke Barnes doesn't know if there's a spun car in front of that 04.
Here comes the 22 of Adam Baker looking to regain the position he lost to the 71, but the 71 has been a master of the top today. Do you think he'll be able to get around him?
Well, it depends on how much Christian Peterson's tires are worn after battling Jordan Blair. As Christian Peterson is yet again on the high side. He's holding it tough up there.
He's holding it very strong. And he closes the door on the 22. The 22 doesn't... Yeah, another sketchy spot. 71 hard blocking against the 22.
We got 44 laps to go. Why are we blocking?
Because he knows that his tires are... I'm going to believe that it's because he knows his tires are starting to wear down. He's trying to hold on to as much track position as he can. Because he knows that he just doesn't have the speed that he had at the start of the race.
If I'm the 71, I'm hoping for a caution right now. Come down pit road, put 4 fresh tires on. I know I can drive through the field. Why not put 4 fresh tires on, have better tires than the rest of the field, and just drive around the top of everyone?
I think it's because
the 71's been able to do that with equal tires. So putting on fresh tires,
I honestly
basically a cheat code at this point.
I honestly think that he's predicting that there's going to be another caution in maybe about 5-10 laps, something along those lines. So honestly, what I would do is I would stay out, and if there's another caution in about 5-10 laps, I would come down then and get 4 fresh Hoosier tires and blow past the field.
So stay out at the first caution and come in on second caution.
Yes.
Interesting. Differing pitch strategies for everyone. I know you're more the pitch strategist.
Now I'm literally Lyota's crew chief for the NIS series.
And I'm a spotter, so... Adam Baker to the inside of Jacob Cochran. Battle for third. Brandon Willard hanging tough right there in 5th. Top 5 for Brandon Willard. Started 8th, running 5th. Good day for him.
Yeah, great day. He was at the top of the practice board. Couldn't really translate that into a good qualifying run. He's had some unfortunate couple 2 weeks. So it's good to see that Slim Jim 99 up towards the front.
Jordan Blair extending his lead up to 7/10. Christian Peterson, another half a second back to 3rd.
Here's a battle I've been keeping my eye on between the 77 and the 33. This is back in the 8th position.
Everyone finds the wall there. That's Adam Holston in the 77, Brad Nelson in the 33. Now you're looking at Jordan Blair, the leader.
Got a 3-way battle here for 10th.
Hunter Rose, Caleb Hunt side by side. Josh Hudson wants a little bit of this. These two are about half a lap behind our leader. Whoa! Josh Hudson drives it in deep. Caution flies. Dave Billings in that 14 machine. Unsure what happened to him. Currently on pit road. Take a look, see if he had some help. Here's the 0-4 of Noah Hubbard to the inside, Justin Miller to the outside. 3 wide, not gonna work.
That is not a fun place to hit the wall.
Yeah, that's Justin Miller not sure that... I think Justin Miller just didn't know they were 3 wide and Dave Billings didn't turn down the track. But that's a tough spot to hit the wall, especially driver's side first.
I'm trying to figure out here if it was...
It looks like Justin Miller just didn't know they were 3 wide and went to turn down as if they were only 2 wide.
It's a slow motion. Oh, yeah, I think it's a 95. Didn't realize that he wasn't clear.
Yeah, didn't realize he wasn't clear. Didn't realize he was 3 wide. Didn't realize that 0-4 was down there on the bottom. Because look at the line that 95's taking. He's taking a top line as if he's going 2 wide. So I think he just didn't know you're 3 wide and that 0-4 of Luke Barnes was down there. But this is a hard hit right here. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah, no, the car kind of spun around on him. So a lot of damage there to the right front or the left rear of that car. You see, now
yeah, it's still
if that
car slides and goes number first, that's a worse hit. But he's able to lock the brakes up and kind of spin it to back it in. And that both lessens the damage and kind of cushions the impact. Green flag flies. 100 laps in the book, or 96 laps in the books. Here at Lanier, we're 3 wide in the back already. And single file for the lead, Jordan Blair, Christian Peterson.
Yeah, they need to getting real loose there. He keeps it straight for now. We stay green. These
Christian Peterson to the bottom. Jacob Cochran takes advantage. Jacob Cochran drives it in deep for second.
71. He didn't come into pit.
Come from?
That's a you question. You have all the data. And the caution's out. 82 involved. I knew that was going to happen.
Well, Jacob Cochran started 6th. But Jacob Cochran's just been quietly in this top 5 for top 10 this entire race. Let's take a look at that replay. Now, if I were the 71, I'm going into pit road. Come get 4 fresh tires. You need it.
Yeah, because
82 Hunter 19 and the 082 of Dop Schneider. That's a little bit of friendly fire. 82 and the 082.
82 on 82 violence will not be tolerated.
Yeah, absolutely. 28 laps to go here from Lanier.
Let's see.
And Christian Peterson staying out. Brandon Willard dives. Oh, never mind. Takes the apron. My live timing got super happy and is like, oh, he's going into pit road. No, he's not.
Nobody's made the trip
taker.
down pit road, which is interesting because some of these tires are starting to wear out. If I were some of the drivers here towards the back, I mean, I'm thinking, you know, Caleb Hunt, Knob Schneider, Hudson, Barnes. I would take the gamble and come down. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Are there tires allowed?
That's what I'm looking up.
Pace lights are out. We're doubled up. I'm gonna take a look, see if I can do a little bit of digging.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, we're about to come to green. I'll let you take over, McKay.
Pace car pulls off. 4 and the 8 lead the field once more. And we're green flag back here in Georgia. You see in the 22 round.
Adam Baker goes for a slide.
As he does donuts. A lot of damage there to the front end of that race car. it's kind of floating when the caution comes out. All right, let's see here.
Well, that kind of throws the tire conversation out the window if we don't get tires. If these drivers don't get tires.
Is that the rule?
No tire changes allowed.
Oh, wow. So we've been talking about a strategy that doesn't exist. Duly noted. Okay, yeah, you see it was just help here from the 99 coming up and getting tight.
99 gets tight, that 004 of Noah Hubbard, I believe. Noah Hubbard. Those two helped the 22s turn around right in front of the field.
Yeah, the 4 losing some track position there. And the 082 just kind of hitting into the back of the 22 with nowhere to go.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise.
I could have sworn there was a rule of something like that, but it just didn't ring a bell in my head.
Yeah.
As you see there, the 16 has a black flag. So lights on the pace car are out. We are 1 to go.
The 16 or the 14?
The 14. He is currently a lap down.
I thought you could read.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Pace car pulls
Apparently
off.
I can't read either. I can't don't know why I'm talking.
Both Chevys take the green here in Georgia.
Wrecking in the back. Caution flies.
19.
Caleb Hunt.
Let's take a look at the replay again.
Yeah, I saw this one. Caleb had help. Not sure from who. He had help. Looked like 3 wide in the back. At some point, you just run out of real estate.
All right, this is from the drop of the green. Cut over here to the 19. Yeah, the 082 just comes straight up the track really tight. These tires are starting to play a huge factor.
Yeah, I'm surprised race control isn't letting these drivers have at least one set of tires.
I mean, it's 125 laps. Not really a need for tires. I mean, it's not like you're going to blow a tire out. It creates a level of, not strategy. Basically, throw strategy out the window. But what it does do is it requires drivers, which this is a skill I don't have, to manage their tires. And I think that's what race control, that's what the league is trying to do here. Is it's trying to create tire saving and not have, the guy at 15th throw out a fresh set of tires and blow past the field. Because you're going to lose multiple laps with tire changing. And now without caution laps counting, you're not going to lose any laps. So it's a great decision by the league and race control, in my opinion.
I have a different opinion on that. I think you allow these drivers to have one set of tires, and then that allows alternate strategies. Do you save your tires, or do you pit and take fresh tires and just create a rule saying you can't take tires during a caution? So that requires you to go a lap down. Yeah, that requires you to go a lap down to a green flag stop to change tires.
See these drivers side by side here, battling for seconds. The 71 again in the 8. 71's got that bottom side though.
I don't care who you're side by side with. That 71 is dominant anywhere.
Yeah, he's definitely, and he looks a little bit better now on this run. Maybe his tires have cooled off as Blair sets the fastest lap. Playing the double defense there. What a defense.
Oh, that was sketchy.
What defensive play, though, by the 71. As Dave Billings has been disqualified. I know it's a bit of a sidetrack, but the 14 has been disqualified by race control.
that was a sketchy block by that 71 a couple laps ago, but it pays off somehow. Justin Miller has a mechanical defect flag.
The 8 dropping like a rock all the way down to 6.
At 95 is required to come down pit road within a couple of laps, get his car repaired. But Noah Hubbard, Christian Peterson side by side for second. 3 wide for fifth.
I got sketch.
And Luke, the Barnes somehow keeps his car pointing straight.
And one of the twin Odas, the 4 of Noah Hubbard, currently side by side with the master, the Minister of Defense, Christian Peterson. And we're 3 wide.
There we go. There's Adam Baker. He saw him spin to bring out the second to last caution.
See the 4.
And here comes Noah Hubbard to the bottom, underneath the 71.
Yeah, the Christian Peterson is the Georgia Minister of Defense right now. I mean, what defensive action here from the 71, but now, I mean, he's losing some time. So the bottom stacks up. The 082 on the bottom. We stay green.
Christian Peterson still hanging tough around the outside. Noah Hubbard just got past.
Oh, contact.
For Shepard. 3 wide for third. Drops back down to 2 wide.
Yeah, Peterson dropping all the way to 6th. He's got some work to do. But the Twin Odas, 2nd and 3rd. And currently trying to chase down Jordan Blair with 11 laps to go.
Those 2 Twin Odas, Noah Hubbard, Luke Barnes, were on the verge of going a lap down earlier this race. And now they've rebounded to 2nd and 3rd, sitting behind Jordan Blair. So it's the 4, the 4, and the 0-4 in order. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
A lot of 4s.
Jacob Cochran dives. Yeah, Jacob Cochran dives to the bottom of the track. He dives it to pit road.
Coming in 10 to go here, 9.
Deontay Rose falls 1 lap down. That leaves 11 cars on the lead lap with Caleb Hunt. Next car for Jordan Blair to pass. Car sideways, caution flies, big wreck on the front stretch.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Brad Nelson, that's Josh Hudson in the 93 that got involved as well.
We were doing so good, too. All right, let's take a look at the replay and see exactly what happened. This is going to involve the 93. See these 2 title sponsors duking it out and wrecking it out. See that 33 sponsored by, I believe that is Caswell Glass Company, primary sponsor of the National, Caswell Glass Company, sponsor of the National Xfinity Series, or National Series here for NASCAR. And the Hudson Autoworks machine just makes contact.
Just a product of racing 8 laps ago. And if we were allowed a set of tires, I would tell that 71 to go put on a fresh set. But that conversation went all out the window a little bit ago.
Went wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, lights on the pace car are off, doubled up already.
Noah Hubbard, Luke Barnes in position to try and steal one from Jordan Blair, who's been at the front of the field this whole race.
Pace car pulls off.
Take it away.
Evergreen once again in Georgia. The 4 and the 4. The 04 behind him. A lot of 4s up here. Adam Holston giving a black flag. A lot of drivers, never mind. I was about to say, a lot of drivers giving a black flag. The 19 gives the bumper to the 99. They're side by side. This is the battle for... here comes the 19. This is the battle for 5th. Contact with the wall with the 99. Coming up 5 to go. 33 and 22 side by side. My focus is here between the Twin Odas teammates, the 4 and the 04, duking it out. The 04 to the inside of the 4. You got the 90.
Don't race each other too hard that you lose the position to Adam Holston sitting right behind.
And he's right there. Contact with the wall, hard impact.
In the wall.
3 to go.
That was a huge hit for Hubbard into the turn 4 wall.
See, a bit of damage there to that right front. Yeah, bit of damage to that right front.
Pushed in on that car.
All right, 2 to go. Blair is looking for the white flag. He doesn't want to see the caution flag, but he's not going to see it. Coming through turns 3 and 4. The 4 takes the white flag, waved by Barney and presented by Hudson Autoworks. That 4 Chevrolet late model stock machine has been in the lead for a good majority of this race. He defended against the 71. He defended against the 04, and he gets the victory tonight here in Georgia. What a race. What a win by the 4, the 04, and the other 4.
Jordan Blair gets his first win here in the Hudson Autoworks Series. And your race winner from a week ago, Christian Peterson, falls all the way back to 11th.
Yeah, Christian Peterson not able to do 2 in a row. The 04 burns it down a little bit. You see, here's the 71 coming down pit road. Jordan Blair doing a Polish victory lap. Someone revving their engine in the field. Not the 4. I don't know who it is.
What a race.
Yeah, what a race, Rosca. Let's take a look at the full results.
Jordan Blair gets his first win here in the Hudson Autoworks Late Model Stock Tour. Jacob Cochran. That's not right.
On. There we go.
There we go. Jordan Blair gets his first win here in the Hudson Autoworks Late Model Stock Tour. Luke Barnes, Noah Hubbard, those 2 Twin Odas finishing 2nd and 3rd. Adam Holston 4th, Christopher Shepard 5th. Brandon Willard, Adam Baker, Josh Hudson, Brad Nelson, Caleb Hunt rounds out the top 10. Our biggest mover of the race, in my opinion, Christian Peterson, drove all the way up to the lead, fell all the way back to 11th. Hunter Rose 12th, Jacob Cochran, Jared Knopsnyder, Dave Billings back in 15th, Justin Miller, Devin Lyons, and Ross Dalton did not turn a single lap in the 18th position.
Yeah, what a race it's been. What a night it has been here in Georgia. And now it's time for some post-race interviews here presented by Slim Chickens. Finishing in the 3rd position is the 4, or the 004, of Noah Hubbard. Let's bring him in. Noah Hubbard, it's Robert McKay and Christopher Rosca here in the GFRN broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got y'all.
All right, finishing here in Georgia in the 3rd position with your teammate, which we're calling you guys the Twin Odas the last couple weeks. How does it feel to be on the podium?
Oh, yeah, it's a good race there. We qualified up front, and, I was just going back saving tires like I've been doing every week, and, it seems to keep paying off. Everybody keeps running and burning their stuff up. We come back to the front every race.
Yeah, you guys manage your tires very, very well, I must say. somehow found your way up to the front. Didn't exactly run up front the entire race, but you made it work at the end, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as the green flag dropped, me and him just both went back, and we didn't start going to about lap 80 when we had a caution 80, 90, and drove up there, and I got up to fourth there, and we had a restart. And I think I had something for the leader Jordan, but I was battling for second, and I got stuck on the outside, and I just burned my right front up, and after that, I didn't have nothing left.
Yeah, well, either way, you and your teammate finishing there on the podium. What a race. Before we let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
You know, Luke Barnes and Barnes Performance for giving us another fast race car this weekend, and looking to go for at it again next weekend at, I believe, Bristol.
That'll be a good one. Bristol is one of my home tracks. Can't wait to see that one. We'll see you then.
Yep, we'll see y'all there.
See ya. Yeah, that was the 004 of Noah Hubbard finishing in the third position. Roscoe, what do you think?
That was a good race. I love Bristol Motor Speedway. Should be a lot of fun to watch these drivers race, and that high banking should be fairly what's the word I'm looking for? Advantageous to try and search around for other lanes, which I was hoping to see at this track. But Bristol, man, the high banks of the last great Coliseum. I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. Now, finishing in the second position is Luke Barnes there in the other Twinota in the 04. Luke Barnes.
But Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellent.
Sorry about that.
I mean, you finished on the podium, so it's not far off from the truth. I'm assuming you got a copy.
Yeah, finally. Gosh, it's a long time coming, honestly. I know it's only been 3 races, but
yeah, you and your teammate, we've been calling y'all the Twinotas, but
I know, I like it.
Yeah, finishing on the podium there with your teammate, how does it feel?
It feels great. Had a lot of struggle them past 2 races. Feel like I've been coming to a decent finishing position coming up on the end of the race, and got dumped in 3 and 4 at Hickory and Southern National. Yeah, feels great to be on the podium this week.
Yeah, and it feels good to see you on the podium again. You've been, as you said, you've been working hard the last few weeks, and it finally paid off. Coming next week into Bristol, how you feeling?
I've only ever ran 1 race at Bristol. I feel like I build loose there at Bristol, that race that I ran. So any track that's loose at all, I have a lot of confidence at. Any track that gets tight, I do not like. So definitely a lot of confidence going into Bristol for sure.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you next week. We'll see you then. Take care.
Alrighty, thanks.
And last but certainly not least, in the final 4, getting his first Hudson Autoworks late model stock tour is Jordan Blair. Jordan Blair, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Finally getting the win done after 2 hard weeks. How does it feel?
Pretty good. I knew we had a fast car. We had a fast car at both races. It just didn't seem to work out in our favor. So tried to do everything we could here to control it, and got the pole and tried to lead as many laps as we could, and just come out on top.
Yeah, and came out on top. You did, finishing there ahead of the other 4s. How you feeling about next week heading into Bristol?
I'll be honest with you, I've never really raced these cars there. It's going to be different for sure. You're going to have to use all the practice available for me at least. But I feel confident we can roll into there and be good, be at least a top 5 car.
Yeah, and hopefully you are. And before we let you go, any drivers you want to thank, sponsors, family members, etc.?
I'd just like to thank Noah and Luke running me clean there on that last restart. They could have dove it off in there and probably cleaned me out. But it was a good race to the end, and this place is so hard on tires and everything. And got to thank Christian too, man. Me and him had a heck of a battle going there about halfway, and just kind of raced each other how we want to be raced. I think that was really fun. I enjoyed that, and got to thank Michael Steele with Steel Graphics and Designs. He always keeps me in good looking stuff, and got to thank my guys I race with, Ross, and usually I race with them. So other than that, and you guys putting the broadcast on, and Brandon giving us a place to race here, and other than that, that should be about it.
Yeah, and again, great race. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. All right, well, that'll do it for us here at Lanier National Speedway here in Georgia. I'm Robert McKay alongside Miss Christopher
One more
Rosca.
thing.
Oh, boy.
One more thing. Driver of the day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. All right, Rosca, who's your driver of the day?
I'm going to go with that 77/02 of Adam Holston. Finished 4th here in the Hudson Autoworks late model stock tour and finished 3rd in the street stock preliminary race just about hour and a half ago. So excellent day for Adam Holston. 2 excellent finishes for him today.
My driver of the day has to be the 71 of Christian Peterson, the Minister of Defense. What a race he put on. Unfortunately, not the finish he wanted, but my God, that battle for the lead was gorgeous.
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful. And now that'll do it for us here at the Green Flag Racing Network. We'll see you next week at Bristol. Take care.